This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
Ever hear an audio clip like on the radio or YouTube or a podcast or something, and it just kind of gets stuck in your head, like constantly, and goes through your head all the time when you're at fucking work? Anyway, every time I hear Chiodos, I get a full boner. Wanted to hop off the bike before I poked you in the back with it. That was the wrong button. This is the right button.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Gersh, Johnnie Tips, Wooly, and part-timers Boomy Nation and CRAIIIG. What's up, swingaz? Held that one for a while. Haven't done that in a minute. From the TBHQ in the Grizzly Midwest, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode 229. I'm Wooly, the king of bullshit, destruction warlock, and apparent ruiner of cold opens I get really excited for. Fuck. Anyway, here with me is Gershom, the classy, sassy beastmastery hunter. We also have Johnnie Tips, the debonair demonology warlock. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, Johnnie. You can wink with both eyes with your huge canthus. You can wink with both eyes. I can't do that.
Uh-oh, did your microphone reset again?
Now we can see the canthus. Everyone can see it now.
The actual webbing.
I can't.
You got real quiet, Gershom. Did your microphone reset again?
No. How about that?
It's all quiet and shit.
How about now?
How about
now, brown cow?
No.
What if I do that? That's
okay.
better. I'm keeping all that in. I'm keeping all that in.
Keep it in because
and shit.
I was just gonna say the background music was really, really, really loud, and it jumped up.
Really
I think it was drowning me out because I didn't change nothing. Anyways, yeah, leave it in.
It was a deluge noise.
Yeah, the good thing about that though is the way this platform works is like I can completely normalize it, and it gives all the tracks individually, so I can even. That's boring information. Anyway, how are you? How's everybody doing? Do you get a full boner whenever you hear Chiodos?
What is Chiodos? I don't get that reference.
I don't actually know.
It's from something.
No, it's from DNR.
Yeah,
I don't know
every
what the
time
line
I listen,
is. Yeah.
Every time I hear Do Not
patrons
Relent. Yeah. Who's that, Remy? Every time I hear it, I get a full boner.
I just don't understand the reference.
This is a band.
Is it?
I believe so.
Well, I looked up the actual video, and the guy's got this, like, emo-ass looking black hair, so I believe it. And also, the natural follow-up to it, the follow-up to it is the guy who was driving the bike just goes, I wouldn't have cared! I feel like that should have stayed in.
What? I think it's from some sort of post-hardcore emo type of like tight pants type of thing that's being referenced in the quote is what I believe it is referring to.
Sounds like the kids that used to go to this place called Neo in Chicago. Like, just look it up. But yeah, it was that scene. It was like Morrissey canceled a show there because he had a hangnail type deal. Like, what? Anyway, these episodes go way too long. I'm sorry. This isn't a Morrissey podcast. Hi, swingers. I'm on camera and I'm back. Thank you guys last week.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get started, yeah, it was last minute and weird and unfun, but thank you. So I really liked the episode with Denethor, though. I was bummed I couldn't be here, but that was a really great conversation you guys had. So
Health has to come first.
Yeah, he seems like good people.
Has to come first.
He'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, hands down, unless he doesn't want to. Unless we scared him off.
We decided. We said, hands down, Denethor, you're coming back. You don't get to say no. We said
we'll pull him back on by the hair.
By the hair, yep.
And
by the hair.
You have a lot of options.
You get the beard,
there.
I'll get the hair.
There you go.
Oh,
let's just hop into it. What did we do in WoW this week?
Gersh, what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do have a little more than the average bear because I was gone. So let me see. Yep, thoughtful and nice conversation with Denethar. I like that, you guys. I think you guys. I think there was one good thing that I really like. Denethar's comment. He made a comment about playing a Death Knight, even though, like, in his words, he's like not that good at it. And I was like, I'm so bummed I'm not there because I'm always saying that I'm like, it's this thing like, oh, I'm not that good at the game. And it's just like, you don't have to be. And like, I've heard like other friends of the show, like Rack and Kale saying this too, like this is a whole new era. So just to touch on that, I thought that conversation that you guys had was really fun. So then really fast, I got Sojourner of Eversong in 90, obviously, because I was like on the brink of 90 and I've been gone for 2 weeks. So yeah, so I hit 90 like almost immediately after recording. I got Sojourner of Eversong, and then I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to Zolomon, and I went over there, and then I was like, this is taking a while. This is intense. This is a lot, and like, you know, I'm at home over there. I mean, I started like real legitimate actual tears were coming down my face when I was doing the Atalaman delve, because that's the one place where I broke ranks off because I'm like, this just ties right into story mode. So I just went. I was fucking dying. Johnnie, you're like, have you done the delve? Have you done the delve? Remember like 2 weeks ago? And I was like, no, I haven't done any delves yet. This is the price I paid for being behind. It was so hard to leave because then I was like, I was Zolomon out, bro. My hair was purple, mohawked. I was wearing leather with rope belts. I was all about it, right? I'm ready to live there. And then I'm like, I'm really behind. My eye level was like 191. Bro, I still had a War Within bow. I'm like, nah, I gotta get in these delves. I gotta do something. So
you didn't even get a bow like just leveling up?
It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. I was like, I had like a fully upgraded Midnight. So it was like all the way. It was like a hero. It was really good. It was good for Midnight. It was the best it could be for Midnight, but it just, the one I got in Delve was better. It was like 237 over like, my bow was my best thing. It was like 204 or so. It was the highest thing I had. And then I got even better one in Delve. Actually, specifically, I didn't get it just in a delve. I'll tell you how I got it, but it's a funny story. Before I get started on my delve story, though, I have a question for Wooly. This is just kind of a challenge. So starting next month, Wooly, you and I will have been recording together for 5 years. I'm about to talk.
This month, actually. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, because
What
when
was
you
that?
joined. Okay, never mind.
That was me.
Okay, damn. Okay. So I was gonna say, you've been hearing me say a lot of stupid shit on the internet for a while. I'm about to talk about Valeera. What do you think I'm gonna say? Like, how well have you heard me podcast? What do you think I'm gonna say about Valeera right now?
I think you're going to say something to the effect of she celebrates herself when she levels up. Yas,
No,
queen.
okay.
And it's 180 degrees different from what you were saying about her before. Yeah.
Okay, nope, he's pretty right. He's right. This is why I said this, because I knew he was gonna say you changed your mind about
You
Valeera.
put it
That
in
was
Discord.
the big. No, the quote. The quote in Discord. But the way that you knew that I changed my mind about her was correct. That's true. So
yeah.
yes, I have changed my mind about Valeera. Okay, let me see. Because I was scrolling my notes too. So first of all, things that she does now that I wish Bran had done. Okay, her pathing is better. You can use the map pin system to move her. You guys, everyone's talking about that. We don't have to go over that a lot, right? Plus, why was Bran like? I understand it was like the first iteration, but like the way he like couldn't find you to throw potions at you, and now Valeera, she just like stands. She goes in for the fight, and it goes pop in 3 places. One on each side of you and one either right in front of you or right behind you, depending on how close you are to the fight. And it's that simple. It's so easy. So I'm glad they did that. Stuff like that.
Maybe
Like,
Bran wanted to do that, but he had really shitty aim.
I haven't, well, she hasn't thrown one potion off one cliff yet. And
Missed the scene a couple of times.
I had a situation today. I'm saying I was in, One of the ones where you have to fight, like, it was in Harndar. It was one of the Harndar ones. There's like light dinosaurs, and there's all these like windy like paths, and you drop down, like you could fall off these things.
I don't remember the names of like
the
any
hunger.
of these
Something
yet.
about like a hunger or like the den of hunger or so. I don't know.
The blinding veil, maybe, or whatever.
No,
something veil.
I don't know. I'll look it up in a sec. But anyways,
The Hungry Dino might have been the Hungry Dino.
it might have been because one of those hungry dinos almost killed me, and I was like, Valera, help! And so she throws a potion, and it landed so close to the edge, and it did not go over the edge. And I was like, that's a good girl. I literally had to turn around and make sure that I was like, that I wasn't gonna fall because she got it so close. So I don't know if that was just good luck. Maybe it would have flown off the edge if I'd been just a little in a different place, but I just thought overall her behavior is much better and it's a lot more enjoyable to play. I feel like it's nice to hear, I mean, we all love WoW so much that we have created like an echo chamber for it. We talk about it online. We have a Discord. We listen to other people talk about it. Like everybody knows that. We love us our WoW echo chamber. But when Blizz gets in there and hears us talking about these little changes like that really make gameplay better, I think that's nice because people definitely listened about Brand. And even I don't know if I was having like just like a bitchy day or like a moment where I didn't like her voice lines as much, or maybe she was stuck because I felt like I was getting the same one the whole delve, which is a total possibility that could have just been a thing. But I don't even have as much problem
Your
with the things.
pain, my pleasure.
But yeah, but she has like more of a variety now. Like that was the only
It might
one
have been
I was
released. It might
getting.
have been early on, because it was
Maybe.
probably
Maybe.
buggy at first.
Yeah, I don't know. But then, and then I got jumped by the Nemesis boss. Oh, so for Delves, I'm on 8. Yeah, so I got jumped by a Nemesis boss and got him to go away. So that doesn't usually happen to me. I usually get worked. So I got him down to whatever it makes him go away, and he drops it was like 50% or something. That was fun. I thought that fight. I think a lot of people would probably, say that like it's less involved or less fun, but for me, for the first time, I feel like I could do this. I was like this, okay, it's a DPS check and you gotta move. I could see if I wasn't playing a really, really mobile class like Hunter, it'd probably be a little harder because he does have you jumping. Like on a Warlock, that'd probably be tough, I would imagine, maybe, or like somewhere.
Kind of. I just kill the ads.
See, that's fair.
So fast.
Yeah, that's different because on a Hunter, if you waste time on the AoE, you're gonna your pet's just gonna keep dying.
You're talking Nullius?
Yeah. So like with him, I just punch him in the
It was like a big
face.
splooge head.
I just punch him in the face until he's a Dominar. He's a Dominar, basically.
Yeah, he's Dominar, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured he would be.
Yeah, so I just punch him in the head, and I just put a lot of like hots on, and I stand in Valera's hot as much as I can, and I just try and keep you're just standing in the hotness, right? Do you love that green circle, by the way? That's new too. Oh man, if I couldn't move, if I didn't have to move, I wouldn't have to. She just stands, you just stand in it. It's great. Yeah, but then so Nullius jumped me and I got him to go away. Oh, and that's where I got my bow. That's what got me started talking about Dills. That's where I got that big ass bow. He gave me that, and he gave me another 237, like the top is, what is it, like veteran right now? Like I can't get hero yet. So like for me, it's like veteran. So he was pretty easy to beat, and I got 2 like of the best pieces I could get. So I'm kind of thinking he's just gonna hand me my ass for the rest of the season. He's just gonna show it and be like, bitch, and just punch me in the face.
Isn't that always how the Nemesis goes?
I've never had this much luck on a Nemesis. Like, I'm knocking on wood. I've never done this well on a Nemesis ever, period. Not even at the end of the season. So I don't know what this was.
It's always like in the middle of 5 mobs before you
yes. And nobody was there. Nobody. Well, also on the map now, you can see, not where he shows up, but at least you can see where his punks show up. And I've noticed that the one time I did get jumped, it was pretty close to one of those things. So also, I don't know if that's a coincidence because I don't have a track record. I just have the one time he showed up. It was like right after one of those, packs of like his guys. So I don't know if that was like whatever or not. Anyways, enough about Delves. Johnny, can you hit the brass for me, please? I love when Johnny plays the horn, you guys. My Mog is broken. Is anyone else's Mog broken? A lot of people's Mogs on Reddit are broken.
Broken how?
Okay, it's doing what housing did to me. It's gaslighting me. It won't change at all. My outfits will change pieces randomly. Like I'll log on and log off and my outfits will look different. Saved outfits that I purchased. It wants me to repurchase the slot.
Fuck that.
I accidentally did that thinking it would let me, so I have to submit for like 10,000 gold refund. I don't know, they're probably gonna say fuck you, you're dumb, and not give it to me, but whatever. I've also wasted I've also wasted another 2k trying to apply different outfits and new mogs to see if it would work. Worst part is probably this is only on Gershon. And it started when I tried to make a situation, which is true. I think I broke something because I wanted to make a house outfit. And so I'm like, well, let me unbreak it and just go back to making everything work. Like, the internet suggested didn't work. And then, so that's just what's happening. Like my outfits will be mixed up. They'll have different pieces. They'll have pieces missing. One time I logged on and it was like, I was in like my old, fucking Shadowlands tier set, which I don't even have saved. It's just in my sets. Like the old hood where you're like, yeah, remember those old hooded guys from Shadowlands?
Yeah.
Those necro, that whole set with the robe. I don't wear robes. I have that. I've never worn that shit in my life ever. And remember, what was it? Where it wasn't it also at the very beginning of this expansion, people said they had the clown suit on from Darkmoon Faire.
Yep.
That's what this was. That's what this is.
On the warband screen was where I was seeing it, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then this is weird, but I don't know what's up with showing up. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to join that Discord at ThrallsBallsPod, I did post pictures. This is real. I did.
ThrallsBallsPod.
Yeah, it's legit. It's there. So, yeah.
And Johnnie will finally be able to achieve orgasm.
Ew.
English.
Did that make it into last week's episode?
I think it did.
Because I
can confirm. Can
some
confirm.
stuff got fucked up by the noise cancellation.
I mean, when you have guests during the podcast, you can't help yourself.
Sometimes when Johnny does the lean in whisper thing, you can't hear him so well. We got to figure that out because it's funny bit. But
no.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. We got to get the distance just right. All right.
And honestly, on the camera, Johnny, when you do that, I can only see from your mouth up on your head, and that is, you are just begging for somebody to make an animated GIF, sir. Just saying.
Okay, I don't think I am definitely not America's top model today. But what else did I get done? Because I want to get off the Gersh.
I don't America's top model anymore. Have you seen the documentary? Come on now, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, dude, I listened to the this fucking guy about Naomi Campbell and her little protege Tyra Banks the other day. I was like, oh my god, what a delight that must have been. Oh no, I actually knew someone who was in America's Top Model for a little while, but I don't think she ever got to a part where she got to meet Tyra. But yeah, I can only imagine. Anyways,
I've heard Tyra Banks is a control freak bitch.
It's crazy. And the other one, Naomi Campbell, she hits people. She was one of them ones that used to punch photographers and stuff. She punched her maid. She was crazy. Anyways, this isn't a top model podcast. Let's see, what else did I do?
Or is it?
It might be, because I'm not a top model. You guys, for the first time in 2 years, I missed the trading post. I missed the March one. That's how much I didn't play. I got a few things I purchased, but I didn't get the bar filled. Yeah, did I say that a couple weeks ago? Maybe. I don't know.
You might have. What was the prize, I guess?
It was rugs. So there was a red and gold one, a silver moon looking flying carpet you could buy, and then there was a cool purple.
The Bellameth one.
Yeah, and I didn't get it. It was for food. Yeah, it'll be back. I hope
it'll be back in some way. You'll get it again.
Yeah, and I have a few of the carpets too. I'm glad they expanded that past tailoring, because I remember for a long time I had my warlock keep tailoring just so she could use one. So now I have like Gersh can use the serum one, whatever. So those are cool. What else was I gonna say though? Oh, I think I was thinking, so all the questing I've been doing and stuff, I've been like making a lot of these like little observations, and there's like a lot of really cheeky, really funny things. Like I know we mentioned like Salt Thrall's Haven, everyone knows that. Like, oh, that was the party back in the day and now you got it going and stuff. Did you know in Fairbreeze Village there's a quest, there's like a side quest you do where this teacher has you, he's like, I've been a teacher of magi for decades. And he's like, there's these 2 students you need to go find. And I'm like, this is the motherfucker from Burning Crusade where he's like, go find my mad students. I was stoked as hell, dude. I was like, this. So then I started predicting. I'm like, okay, when I go up to an NPC now, I'm like, rack your brain, especially because you played TBC. Like, you gotta start thinking, these guys are in here. So, you know, that guy's there. I call him like the career counseling guy. I'm really fond.
I'm having a hard time remembering. Didn't somebody get sheeped? Like the student
they get turned into a boar. He turns her into a boar.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
he has
right.
you go do it. He's like, take this wand and bring that book back and turn her into a boar and then send her to the fountain and she has to like wee, go like be all sorry and be a pig and stuff. It's weird. But yeah, that's him. I don't think he does anything this harsh though. I think you just have to go like help them or something. But I was like, I think that's the same guy. It was funny. I'm like a really big fan of like all the animals in Silvermoon and really in Zolomon too. There's like a lot of pets. There's even some side quests that are so funny. They're like, oh, go catch this Hawkstrider for no reason. I love that kind of shit, especially like when I'm high. Or there's one where he's like, I can't believe this dog, and he tears through the fountain. You get the pet. Like, oh my God, this is just so cool. Like, this is the stuff that makes WoW like really, really worth playing to me. It really is like a lot more of the whimsy and stuff, and I've noticed like it just feels so livable. You know, there's people walking around, the snippets of conversation feel like real. Like I know in TBC, because it was like a new game and who was playing it and what was going on and what they were capable of. So it's like you would walk through Silvermoon and it would just be the same people on the same path. They say the same thing at the same time. That's probably old coding and I get it. But like this new way, I just feel like every time I go in Silvermoon, I feel like I'm in a different, like I'm there. It feels much more immersive. Why are you laughing? It's true. What? Oh, he's got his hand up for some reason. What happened?
He had to put his dick back in, you know?
Oh, no, Johnny, why are you laughing? What happened?
He had to put his dick back in his pants, you know?
Oh. Oh, because I was talking about Splooger Moon too much. I don't know. No, because he's coughing.
Get fucked up.
That was
because
the
there was an item I don't want in the video, so YouTube doesn't
you know
take
what?
it down.
Should I cover my
Why,
camera
yes,
too?
I did find my vape.
Okay. Should I cover my camera too when I do that? Maybe.
Probably a good plan.
Maybe. Okay. So let me see what I'm getting to. So I talked about my upgrades. Oh, and then like just think
Johnny's blurry.
I know,
okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's weird. Silvermoon's funny. I think it's funny how there's like a bunch of quests to go like beat up mana worms. I just thought, I'm like, who wrote those quests? Like, did you notice there's like 3 of them? They're like, you have to go beat them into submission and then take their mana. You have to beat them up. I'm like, what the fuck? So
where was that?
it was like somewhere. It was like in a side quest in Eversong. It's close to where you do. It's close to where you do the first set of quests that you ever do in TBC, which is to go beat up mana worms. Like the first quest you ever do, if you roll a blood elf back in the day, was to go beat up like mana worms. So that's another one that
early
I just think
on
is like
in midnight.
and funny.
Early on in midnight, I went straight for that area because I wanted to see if it was different, and it's almost exactly the same.
They left. That is so crazy because I was over there too, and I was like, "It's here! It's all here! The whole zone is different. Everything's different." I'm used to Silvermoon finally, where I need to go. I finally got my path figured out. Where the portals are, the room, the auction house, the catalyst converter, the Delphi.
It mostly makes sense.
It does once you get into it. It's really much, and a lot of the cities I come to find that. It makes more sense at first. It's just going from one place to another always throws me a little, and it's fine. So, whatever. But speaking of that, yeah. What else? I mean...
I saw your mouth move. I didn't hear anything.
No, I was just saying, I was trying to think. Oh, just like a few other really cute things. Did you guys do the quest in Zolomon where with the children's Loa, where there's that little like autistic or like PTSD girl, and you have to go
I've not done a single side quest.
Okay, so can we?
Windrunner.
You're not ready, Willie.
Can we talk about it? He's not ready for how cute it is.
Talk about it. This kid. She's talking
it.
about how everything got fucked up. I know what happens. I just don't.
No,
remember
it's good.
Specifically.
No, it doesn't get fucked up. It's really good. Okay, so there's this little girl who like she's all traumatized for different reasons, and she stopped talking. And she swears she's gonna go visit the children's Loa. And her mom's like, she's too old for that. Like, the children's Loa is for kids. She's like 13. Like, what is this? Go find her. So you go on this big quest, and you're like, where are we going? And you find her, and she's da-da-da, and she won't talk to you, and she's like, you gotta get all these things. You go find the Loa who wants to eat like a snack. Like, his thing, the way you summon him is to make like a tea party, because you're a kid, and he comes out, and hangs out with you, but he only hangs out with kids. So he comes out, he's a capybara, bro. He's a... Dude, look at his face! Did you say, Johnny? Look at his face! Your eyes actually lit up.
Better.
Your eyes actually got bright, Wooly. You were like,
I love capybaras.
They're my favorite animal, besides like turtles.
I want a capybara mount. Why don't we have any?
They do. There's one. It's some sort of...
How do I get it?
There is one. Yeah, there's one, Johnny, right? Johnny knows everything. Yeah.
Are you talking about the otter?
No, there's a capybara mount. I don't have it yet either. It's like a campaign. It's like a... Is it? No, it's not the...
You're in Shadowlands, actually.
No, that's... No. This just came out.
There's a one in Shadowlands.
Really? A capybara in Shadowlands?
Yeah, there's a glowing one. I think.
Anyway, speaking of this guy, so the children's Loa is a capybara, and I was like, that's cool. And then, like, I was still kind of in Zolomon, and I was like, oh, I haven't done my, hold on, let me see if I can get it right. Abundance! Was that good? Did you like Abundance! Listen, Wooly, you shut the fuck up until you can say abundance 67 times, just like this, in one quest.
Is that a
abundance? Have you done abundance yet?
No.
Oh.
Because it fucked up the servers for a little bit there. Shit was all laggy as hell.
Oh, Johnny, I can't
know
hear
that.
There's a pet in, there's a battle pet you can get.
Oh, okay. But no, there is a capybara mount. But then I was laughing because I went over to do abundance, and that guy's a ghost capybara, which I thought was even funnier. And he says abundance funny like a bunch of times.
I will name him Patrick Swayze.
I have a bat named Rick Swayze, so he's Bat Rick Swayze.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, I just looked it up because I wanted to know for sure, and unfortunately, according to Warcraft mounts, there is not currently a capybara mount.
That is so bogus.
That's bullshit.
Okay, yeah, then I've seen... I swear... I'm not gonna start. If there's not one, there's not one. I mean, I guess I made it up.
There should be one.
I feel like there is one. I feel like there is one somehow.
I hope
so
I'm
strange.
wrong. I would love to be wrong.
Well, so then I went to try, because I was like, I want some for pets. But the only ones around, because I was by this Loa's shrine, were green. So, like, I did a beast lore, and it said I could tame it, but I guess you can tame capybaras, because it said tameable, it had all the things. But then it was green, so I couldn't tame it. You can only tame, like, red. You can only tame, like, an enemy animal beast. So I gotta go find some wild ones, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if that's gonna be the thing this expansion where hunters have to do a thing. Like feather manes or griffin. Like, I don't know. Sometimes we have to do a thing, so I haven't looked into that yet.
Like
Like a
line to
legacy
unlock
quest.
or
Yeah,
whatever?
like an unlock line. Yeah. Sometimes, which I'm really behind on. Like I actually can't tame Feathermanes. Like I can't do that yet. Like I haven't done a lot of those. So
There's a bunch of those pets. Yeah, there's a bunch of new pets. Now.
There's a lot of stuff like that where you have to have, and the quest lines aren't hard. They're just, you got to go back. They're all on like Petopia. It's just one of those things like, ooh, someday when there's nothing to do. And lately there's been so much to do, which is obvious because I've been talking forever and I'm almost done. I have 3 more things and then I'm done. Actually, no, 2 more things. I lied. Look, guys. Okay, I saw the stay a while and listen between brother and sister, Zuljara and Zuljan. Good. Real tears.
There's
real
another
tears,
one.
But there's real tears because that just screams unresolved tension to me. He's not happy at all. He's like, all right, sister, yeah, that sounds great. I'll stick by you. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound promising at all. And then they walk away, and I'm like, didn't like that. And then really fast. So then there was a guy on the porch right next to him, and I'm like, oh shit, this guy has a quest. Let me go over here. So I go over there, and he's like, what is all this shit about the Loa of Murlocs? And I'm like, you mean Dita? So I go to do that shit, and I see Dita over there, and I was like, yes! I love that I was right. I was like, yes, I was right. It was Dita. And I did that, and that was right at the moment when I was like, I've been in Zillimon way too long. I have 18 quest lines left for Sojourners still. And so I said, I need to start doing delves. So I did. And then I came here, and that was it. You guys, I'm done. Thank you for listening. 2 weeks worth of stuff. Thank you, Swingaz. That was it.
Oh no, I accidentally deleted the applause button. I was definitely gonna hit an applause button. Oh no! I was gonna be clapping for what you did in WoW. I don't have clapping! CRAIIIG!
That'll do.
Damn it!
Instead, I'm gonna go throw
Okay.
this lasagna in the oven. Don't mind my butt walking away.
Ooh,
I'll be right back.
Lasagna,
Johnny,
lasagna.
what did you do in WoW this week, bro?
This week, so finally unlocked Nightmare Prey for the just today. Finally got Lore Master, got Sojourner and Void Spire or Void Storm or whatever. So got that done. I admit I kind of rushed it this week. I had limited time with the game until like today and yesterday, so I kind of had the weekend warrior my way through it. So got the Keystone Hero, got almost all my portals. So I've done my 10s.
You are way ahead of me on that.
I mean, they're a lot easier this time around. It's crazy. I'm already like 271 eye level or something like that, or
Oh shit.
yeah, I got my myth track weapon. I got gear so fast, dude. I already got a heroic gift of the Almseer from my vault. I got so lucky this tier, dude. Gear was just falling out of the sky for me. It's kind of insane. I died so many times trying to do that Warlock gateway skip. I did it like a Mythic 0, and I was trying to do it.
Which I'm trying to remember, because I know about the skip, I just don't remember which dungeon it's in.
Skyreach. Skyreach.
Yeah. That's right, Skyreach.
Skyreach.
You can go from one place to the other end of the platform. You don't gotta go all the way around
There's
it.
2 skips.
I wanted
There's
to
one at the
hop
very
off the
beginning of the
bike before I
dungeon, and
poked
then
her in
there's
the
one
back
that you
with
can.
it.
Yeah, there's the one at the very beginning that you can do if you're trying to do some weird trash skip or whatever. And then there's the one at the wind bridge. You can skip the whole wind puzzle in Skyreach with the gateway. And it's not easy. It's harder than the Mechagon one. The Mechagon one's pretty easy. I can get that one once I know. But because the wind's pushing against you while you're trying to cast it, you have to like pre-do your soul burn, walk up, run up with Burning Rush on the specific spot and get on the specific other spot. And it's only a couple places that it'll work. Or also it won't work, and I fell off like 4 or 5 times trying to do it. I didn't do it in Keystone. I did it like in Mythic 0, you know what I mean? Like after everyone left, you know? Just to like try out like where, just to find it, you know? So you can look at a video 1,000 times, but until you're actually in the dungeon doing it, like in real time, you know, boom, boom, boom.
For whatever reason, I was never able to get, well, not never, but half the time, it wouldn't let me put the gateway down in shit. What was the pirate dungeon in BFA?
Freehold.
Freehold, yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the bridge where you're gonna go and take out the last boss.
To go up the cliff or whatever, yeah.
Right, and every time I tried to put the gate down, it would say there is no path available, which is bullshit, because yes, there was.
That's like yeah, that happens a lot with pets too, with hunters.
No path found.
Yeah, it'll say like no path available, yeah, and it'll be like what looks like a straight line, but there'll be like a tree like to your left, but like not really in the way, and you're like, is the rendering of this thing like digitally in the way, or is it like housing where it's like taking up more space than it actually is visually? Like it'll just happen sometimes like that with pets, more often than I prefer, honestly. They get confused pretty often, but then I'll take a step in one direction and they'll go boom and they'll go do their thing. So
Blurry Boy J has returned.
Yeah, but that's all I did this week though. So
Okay.
Keystone Hero, Lore Master, got a Nightmare Prey, got to like 271 eye level, die a shit ton doing the Skyreach Bridge, trying to do that skip on my own.
I missed you got Lore Master for the...
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I
Great.
finished,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Honestly, because I'm a Warlock, I got some really cool secondary chat lines on this Draenei Binari quest out in Voidstorm with these broken folks. They look pretty cool.
I'm like in this
I
weird
got
spot.
into it with a guard the other day.
Oh, did you? Wait, was it guard
Yeah.
day?
Like, I had my demon out, and he was like, I am barely tolerating your bullshit, Warlock. So I, like, RP walked behind him and just kept slash yelling, yeah? You're not so tough now, huh? Why don't you come back here and say that? Huh? Fucking guard. I fucked your mother, guard.
Motherfucker said, pinky up, up, up. Holy shit. That's
I've
funny.
had it with your bullshit, Warlock. Yeah?
Right.
Said you can suck this yummy ummy.
Suck my fell imp, whose name is Nipple.
Suck my nipple. Yeah, I was gonna say suck my nipple. Which one? This
my
one.
name's Dagfit.
Suck my nipple. The guy turns around and goes, which one? And you like hold up nipple, who's actually, because he's an imp, he's probably like 3 feet tall, and you just like throw him at the guard, and he like latches onto his penis and bites his penis. I never do either.
With those
I always
razor
use
sharp
I use
teeth.
my blueberry. I like my blueberry because I solo a lot. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yeah.
I tend to use my blueberry in like delves and shit just to keep the mobs off me. But like world content or whatever, I'm running around with my Fell Hunter.
I like my Fell Hunter too.
I
I'm
play
not very
Demo
good at
nowadays,
Warlock.
so
You what? Oh, Demo. You
I've been meaning Demo. Demo's so good right now. It's fucking.
what is even the main pet for Demo? I have not
Felguard.
touched it since Legion.
The Felguard.
Okay. I don't remember if that's what it was then too. Demo is the only one I didn't get Mage Tower on, by the way. Back in Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess
How was your
I
week?
sort of hijacked shit here. So, I got my second 90 down. So Tokesh, who is again now Indicale, that was very good timing with that word. He's 90. He's running around as a blood elf, kicking some ass. I went to go do the new delve that came out with March on Quel'Danas. What the hell is that called? Like Periwinkle Butt Plug Avenue or some shit?
Parkillian Plaza?
Yes.
It's
that's
broken
it.
for me. Can you go in it?
So
Yeah, it's
that's
bountiful
actually
now.
where I'm going with this.
Okay,
I
sorry,
couldn't find
sorry.
where the fuck the entrance
Okay,
was.
it's in a weird
Maybe-
spot. I got
Yep,
lost
I'm-
here.
Wait, let
I'm
him
getting-
finish. Let
I'm
him
getting
finish.
there.
Okay,
I'm getting
okay.
there. Johnny got excited is what he does. So I'm like running at this door thinking, oh, maybe I just need to do the campaign and that's why I can't blah, blah, blah. But then I fucking Googled it. I had to go up the stairs, down the hall, down some more stairs. And then there was the delve in a
around
dark
the
fucking
corner.
spot. Yeah, like, why
You
would
had to
you
go
put
straight
it there?
up someone's butt to the rubber hut.
There
in front
is
of the plaza.
literally
Like, what? I need to go log on and go see, because I was walking into like the castle door and just hitting like a wall.
That's what I was doing.
But it lets you walk into it, and there were 2 other people doing that too, so I didn't feel stupid. And I said and say, I was like, "Is it broken?" And they said IDK and flew away and left. And I couldn't find anything.
Use that door. Because, like, you start in that little room, and then you go through the door we couldn't get to the fucking delve through.
So it's inside of a staircase area. I couldn't ever find it.
I'll find it. I don't know why I didn't. I just assumed, because it was so strangely looking like it was broken, that I didn't even think to research it. I was like, oh, it's broken. I'll try it tomorrow, or I'll wait for reset.
Bad design.
I'm so glad they didn't make me report a bug.
Low key, I fucking love that delve, by the way.
I want to go check it out.
I don't even remember.
Okay, did you ever do Sunwell back in BC? You
like
ever done the old Sunwell raid?
The raid? Yeah. That's, oh my god.
I never even capped in BC.
Sorry,
I didn't cap until Wrath.
That was one of the first times.
You've been inside that old raid, right?
Yeah. Like for Lore Master.
So you know the beginning part where you're going around the ramparts towards where Calicos is?
Yeah.
That first boss?
Sure.
It's that. It's literally that area. It's that same area.
Oh.
That's cool.
And I point everybody's Citizens of Dalaran's eyes to the screen again, where once again Blurry Boy J has graced us with his presence.
My desk shakes, and I guess it's losing focus whenever my desk shakes from me moving around and me touching my keyboard and stuff. That keeps losing focus on my face.
I'm really glad you used the word keyboard. Just saying.
Why?
Also, Blurry Boy J is now the title of the episode.
Yeah,
anyway,
I love that.
So that delve was in a dumb spot.
Yeah.
And I have a different bone to pick with Transmog right now. And it's an old one. It's a very old one that people have not been thrilled about, basically since Transmog hit the scene. I am in a situation right now where I'm running around with like a dagger and an offhand. I don't want that. I want my big fucking staff. I want to run around with a staff. I want to use my goddamn Ulthalesh appearance that I sweat and bled spooged for, but I can't do it because I can only use one hand dagger, sword, wand.
Only on... So on my Warlock, I don't know if this is the same thing or not. I just gave up on this fucking years ago because there's nothing. It's never been fixed. It's one of those things where Ian's just like, spaghetti coding, fuck it. But like, I can only mog staffs because I'm using a staff. Only on my Warlock, I can only mog what I use. And friend of the show,
That's
Aaron.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that.
I fucking hate that. It makes me like uncool with my Warlock. Like, I have to use daggers, and every time I do that, I'm like, I don't have a dagger. I have to go buy one or use the quest one I get. I mean, this would be a perfect time to do that. It just seems weird because it's not like, oh, I'm going to unlock the ability to mog it. It's like whatever you have equipped is only, and mages, that's true too, because friend of the show Aaron told me he had that on Garlina, but like Gershon doesn't have that. I could be using a gun and have a crossbow mogged in. It's not an issue, so I don't know why it's with clothies like that. Sorry to interrupt you. It's the same thing for me.
No, it's the same fucking thing. It annoys the shit out of me. I don't want to run around. I will concede that a dagger and like holding some kind of vial of liquid in your offhand is much more Warlock-like, but I don't want to do that. I want to have the choice. If I'm a caster, like, let me do that. Let me make that choice. Right. Like, this isn't quite the same, but like mages, again, let's say you're playing as a, you're a happy little fire mage running around with this, I don't know, you get a sweet staff or something from the raid. You can always just go under the artifact tab and make that look like Fella Malorn. So if they can do that, why can't I have a staff instead of a dagger? It's an old complaint. A lot of people have said it over the years, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not going to die on that hill, but, you know.
It's one of those ones where I just I didn't die on the hill. I just came down from the hill and was like, they're not gonna, no one's ever gonna, this
Especially
isn't
since they just reworked
yeah.
logging just now, right?
And it's still like,
I fell down
and they're working on things where you're gonna like all the sheathing and stuff on the back. Like we haven't even gotten to the news yet. There's like so much more stuff coming with that. So
that's not even in the news. We might as well bring that up. I think it's in 1205, right? Where when you sheath your weapon, you get to choose where it's sheathed. To an extent, like you're not going to be able to put a staff in like a sword sheath.
You can put like certain, like I think one hands can go on your hip or your back,
or on your back,
and two hands can go on your back. So like, but you can have like, two hands. In your one hand can go on your back too. And I think they had said something about the intention to work on like putting like covers. So like if you have like, you could have like a scabbard, like you could have the scabbard on your back with the weapon in it, and then they want to start working on, ideally, and I know this is like a big like fan player request too, being able to wear like a quiver or a backpack over like your cloak, like just having layered back pieces, which I've always thought would be cool to like, because you can do it with shirts, like if your shirt shows under your armor, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, like a sling, exactly. That's the best way to describe it.
And when are they gonna get around to making it so my fucking cloak doesn't clip into my fucking weapon? I don't like that.
And also my Draenei's
like
tail.
that.
I went to the barber shop and cut off my Draenei's tail because I couldn't stand the way they were fucking. I couldn't deal with the way it was clipping out of her cloak, and I like her cloak, and I don't ever use cloaks, but I liked it on her. Anyways, I have a weird warlock related question before we go to, I guess, the news would be next. I don't have my notes up.
Well, I haven't finished my stuff.
Oh, sorry. Okay, and then I'll ask
more
later.
To say.
Okay.
But I want to know your question first.
Oh, it's really fast. Sorry. No, we're being so mean to Wooly. Wooly, I'm so sorry. Namaste. He's the best person ever. When your blueberry dies, what happens to it? What happens to a blueberry like out in the wild? I need to just go roll an alt and do the beginning quest again. Don't they just they just disappear, right?
They just kind of disappear.
They go to the twisting nether. Yeah, like any other demon would. So then why then when you go to that delve, is there like a dead Voidwalker with a knife in it? Like I just thought that was really convenient. I'm sure it's just for story.
I didn't even notice that.
I took a screenshot of it. The Voidwalker was all like laying all blue and sad and kind of bad, looked all like dead. And I'm like, but they don't die. They go back to the twisting nether.
What?
I'll show you. I'll post the screenshot when I think about it. Yeah.
These ones would probably zoom back up to like Voidstorm or somewhere else in the void, but like the ones Warlocks use, those come from the nether.
Yeah, I don't know where this guy was.
I didn't even notice that.
Has your blueberry started talking to you in Voidstorm yet? And be like, release me.
No, because I haven't had it out in the world in Voidstorm.
He said, no.
Just you wait.
Because I didn't know they would do that.
They start talking back like, dude, how about you just let me go and be my true self?
It's supposed to be like a dominar.
That's not going to end well.
That's not going to end well.
It's not going to end well at all.
That's not going to end well at all.
Oh, no. You have rebellious children.
You know what I did to the last minion who asked me to set them free?
Right.
Named it Nipple?
I went to Orgrimmar and had them renamed, which in my head means I killed the first one and replaced them. Okay, so... yeah, there's that. I find myself in a position where I gotta figure out what exactly it is I want to get out of the game right now and how I want to do that, because I'm not raiding. And I don't know if I'm ever going to return to raiding. I want to, but it's just not feasible. So I think if I just set myself like a checklist of stuff I want to do, like all the delves on 11, kill the nemesis, maybe go for Let Me Solo him.
Set goals. You're setting goals.
Yeah.
It's the same as real life. Yeah. No, I've been having the same thing, not to interrupt you again, but like, yeah, switching between how badly I want to gear over Sojourner, essentially, and changing priorities. Yeah, totally.
It's our job to interrupt him.
What?
I was being sarcastic. I was like, it's our job to interrupt him.
No, I mean, I don't know what you said.
I was like, it's our job to interrupt him.
Oh, someone's got to do it, right? Oh no!
Oh man!
Oh god! The music. Okay, so I wanted to hit this button, but I hit the wrong screen for that button. Anyway, let's move on. It's time for some teabaggery.
I am restless.
Teabag time.
All right, so Drastio left us a comment on Spotify, and it was because, I'm reading it because it said nice things. He said, prayers for Gersh, get well soon. Awesome to see your beautiful bearded faces. Obviously, he's talking about Denethor. And he also adds, got a new pod to try out. So, Azeroth United. Fuck yeah, go listen to Denethor, y'all. And he said, Drastio followed it up with, fuck for the Horde or Alliance for the beards. Yes. I do have a thought on that.
I did trim mine this week, by the way. Cleaned it up a bit.
That'll happen. It did give me an idea, though. One of these days, Gershom, you gotta find a Santa beard and wear a Santa beard for an episode.
I don't think I'll be doing that, sir. I don't think I'll be doing that, sir. I probably will.
You can wear a Santa beard.
I totally would.
During the holidays, it'll be fun.
I'm the person that would do that. Actually, I would. I'm surprised I don't have one in my house already. I'm a total prankster. I'm surprised I don't have one, actually. I have Santa hats. I think.
Okay,
no.
Hey, 3 Santas.
Okay,
we need
you know what?
hashtag get Gershom a beard out there.
Personal goals. See, I'm setting goals too. I'm going to buy a beard. My headphones are at 40%. Okay.
That's exciting.
That's fun.
Anyway,
I shouldn't talk so much.
Thank you, Drastio, for those awesome things you said. If those of you out there want to get teabagged, wherein we read what you say out on the show, you can leave a comment on Spotify, review on Apple Podcasts, something on YouTube. You can even email us, ThrallsBallsPodcast@gmail.com, or go to ThrallsBalls.com, join Discord. We actually have a reviews channel there, but the last few things we've read from Discord kind of came from general chat, which is fine too. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of the YouTube, trying to sort out some kinks with it, I did eventually figure out that the reason shit's not showing up right is that somewhere around 100 episodes have, for whatever reason, been listed as private. I don't fucking know why. I think I have to go through and manually change that for each of them. I'm not sure. Not happy about it. But if you want to listen on YouTube or have it up on your second screen now that we've got faces and shit, yeah, I'll sort it out. Mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah. I need a unanimous fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
There we go. It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any substance for that matter, if you are of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. So, we've been going through the Hearthstone items in the game and turning them into shots. This week, Johnnie is up with the Postmaster's Express Hearthstone. What happens when you use this is a small tornado whirls around you with official-looking documents and mail and such. It's just flying this way and that. Some of the things have red stamps on them. It's a good time. And then you're just shoop-da-whooped off to where you came from. Yeah. So Johnnie gave us a hint before the show where he held up the shot.
I didn't see it. Can I see it? I didn't see it. Didn't see it. Wait. Okay, cute.
It looks like a tiny little beer.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
So I will say, I told him when he did this before that completely ruins my guess, but I put a fair amount of thought into that guess, so I'm gonna read it anyway. I originally thought that you would take the shot glass and drizzle like in a spiral pattern around the edges white chocolate to be like the swirling winds of that tornado thing. And then you filled half of it with banana flavored moonshine and the other half of it with hazelnut liqueur. And those two colors together would roughly look like mail, like a parchment or envelope or whatever.
I could see it.
Mm-hmm. And then garnished with a single red miniature Twizzler to be the wax stamp. That's what I would have guessed. But I know I'm not right.
Johnny says...
It's okay. I mean, I like the drink idea, but...
it sounds kind of good as like an aperitif that doesn't sound terrible. Okay, is it my guess then?
Yeah,
I'm also wrong. I was going to say you're going to go with like your brand of whiskey. I don't really do whiskey, so like whatever. With a citrus salt rimmed shot glass, you're going to add whiskey and a couple drops of lime juice. And then you're going to give it a quick stir to represent the swirls. And you're going to drop in a red hot, which kind of looks like the stamp. I was killing my brain trying to make like a letter or a white. And I was just like, none of this is going to taste good. So with the swirling lime whiskey, also a red hot, and then you shoot that. I guess. Yeah, that's it.
Well, how far off are we?
Pretty far.
It's pretty far off. It's okay though. So the idea for this drink. So my father was a postman for years before I was born. He worked for the post office, and he worked.
Was
night
his name
shift.
Cliff Clavin?
No.
That's from Cheers. If y'all don't know.
Yes. So my dad worked. He was a post office guy back in the 70s. Okay, and he worked night shift. He worked like third shift. Okay, and he would, whenever he get off work, he would always want a coffee and a beer. It's very common when you get off at 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning, and you're getting up at 5, you're out the door by 6, and then that's the end of your day. You know, you want a nice cold beer and some coffee. So what I did was, it's a half ounce of whiskey, it's a quarter ounce of coffee liqueur, and a quarter ounce of liquor 43. And then what I did was...
Yes. Sorry, go ahead. I have been dying to use liqueur 43 for years, and I haven't been able to find it. Oh my... we have it. I mean, to find a way to use it. Yes, go. Sorry, I'm so excited.
It's okay. So, and then some orange bitters. And I stir it in a glass, like a rocks glass, separately, okay? You get a good swirl on that. And what you do is that you take a separate glass. And me, personally, I use one of those fluffers they use or like stirs, electric stirs for like cream, to whip the cream really quickly that they use in coffee shops.
Frother.
Like a frother, yeah, I use a frother and I froth some heavy whipping cream. Or if you want to be cool in like a bartender way, you can take the spring out of off of a Hawthorne strainer and put that in a shaker with some milk in it, or half and half, and you can shake the shit out of that, and now create a similar effect. Okay, if you don't have like a nice fancy frother at home, okay, you can just take a Hawthorne strainer coil off your Hawthorne strainer, put it in a shaker, and shake it with some cream, like heavy whipping cream, or half and half. It'll be the same thing, okay. And then I dollop that on top of the shot, and then it creates like a frothy beer effect.
Well, damn.
That was kind of how I came up with the cocktail, the shot of the week here.
I like how it has a personal touch to it, so we should send them off.
It does, yeah. Over the lips, through the gums. Look out, Canthus.
Asshole. Oh. I was the one that said
Look out, asshole. How's it taste?
Surprisingly smooth.
Yeah.
It has amazing aftertaste, almost like butterscotch in that.
Nice.
Nice. That sounds
Very
good.
nice.
Johnny always
like
gets the W.
roaster.
Johnnie gets the W with the drinks.
I would totally serve this up. You do want to serve it cold, but even warm, it's been sitting for a while. It's not bad at all. I was
like
worried
how
that
it even looks like an empty beer glass holding it up. It's got like the froth around the edges.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's a tiny little beer.
That was the Postmaster's Express Hearthstone. Next week, I'm actually up. And this seemed like a good place to slot in the Lightcalled Hearthstone, I think it's called. You get it from March on Quel'Danas. I don't know if it's story mode only or if it's just you complete the raid, complete the quest, but whatever. Basically what happens when you use this is you kneel and you spread your arms out, and then as you do, golden light shimmers around your hands while a holy tome floats up from the ground in front of you, and it's like resting on this mound or boulder or something made out of pure light energy. And then finally, with a final burst of light and shape or whatever, it just whisks you away to Orgrimmar, because this is a new tune and you forgot to set your hearth to Silver Moon. Oopsie poopsie. I got distracted because Discord lit up. It was just host chat.
And you forgot to do the
and worse than that, it was a an allied race, so you're all the way in the fucking old ass Pandaria Valley of Honor bullshit. Yeah. All the way out there, and you can't fly right up to the rest of the. Yeah, you can't fly up and just fly out. You gotta run down all through the drag on a ground mount. Anyways, yeah, that was the.
Yes.
Not the drag. No.
Not the drag. You play Alliance. You shut the fuck up. You haven't done your duty walking.
Dude.
Have you played Horde?
The drag is nowhere near as draggy as it was before.
Yeah, the drag is not. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm hitting into that place where he thinks I'm actually insulting him. I'm not. I'm glad we're on camera because he knows I'm not. Okay.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we talking about here?
Okay. So we have been recording for an hour, so I'm just going to go through the news without discussing too much of it, especially because the majority of it is kind of outdated. Well, not outdated, but not all that relevant anymore.
Time for WoW News, motherfuckers.
Okay, when I say not that relevant anymore, I mean Race the World First, because it's several days ago. Nobody cares anymore. But
hey, USA.
I mean, there is NA advantage. There always is.
Of course there is.
They need to get resets synced. Anyway, Liquid won. Yep, the only top 5 NA guild. Followed closely by Echo in second place. Then after them came Method, then a Chinese guild that I'm gonna butcher this, but Huoguo, Huoguo, Hero, and then Fat Shark, yes. So, turns out Mythic Lura has a secret phase on Mythic only. So at 0%, the two halves of Lura reintegrate into one being, and they restore all health up to 1 billion. So the room then is going to fill up with dark shit, and one player gets marked with light to protect the others, and there's also shit to dodge from the middle, and more of them star patterns to take into consideration. So yeah, I didn't watch the race, so I didn't see that happen live.
And Lura gets real big, like mega big, like big Nari's giant.
On a scale of 1 to Dimensius.
Not Dimensius size. It feels like the whole Sunwell room. It's like pretty big.
Okay.
Like,
Gotcha. So like BC era Dimensius.
Yeah.
When he came out of the Sunwell. All right. So there was also been some to do with the Aug Evoker, specifically in the raid in Race to World First. Before nerfing it, the Aug Evokers in the raids were strategically standing to try to ensure that only the quote-unquote good classes got the Ebb and Might buff. This then is going to prevent, if I understand how the buff works correctly, it prevents it from spreading more evenly amongst others, and could then be used to giga buff the select few, as Travis from my guild put it. So basically, Blizzard went and increased the radius of this buff to 500 yards, up from 100, and that basically just breaks the strat, because from what I did have to ask somebody to explain to me what the hell caused this change in the first place. From what I understand, guilds were running with 3 Aug Evokers and having them stand in like a triangle with the right class. I don't fucking know. Anyway, this did also mean Blizzard had to change the fight a little bit. So I'm not going to read the specific nerfs, but they did change things to make it a little easier to heal, since then they didn't have the extra shit from, I don't know. I've officially hit the wall where I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm trying to describe it to someone like me.
They basically made it so the radius doesn't matter on Ebb and Might for augmentation, and then they nerfed the boss a little bit.
Yeah, they made it so that the nerf gets everybody now, because it was like a limited area and they were able to triangulate it. Right. Yeah, and so they made it so big that even if they triangulated it, everybody's included in the triangulation. Made it easier, basically. Yeah, you don't
have to sit there and like perfectly align everyone.
Okay,
just
so
you
then I was thinking correctly. And then moving forward, Darkmoon Faire has wrapped up by now, but with it coming back up this past time, people are pointing out that it's still not affecting rep gains for Midnight factions. Is that intentional? Because if it were, it would make sense to me. Because I don't think you should have accelerated anything the first time you do it. Like, you do it again on an alt or something, that's different. That should affect it after you've gotten it already. But that wouldn't even make sense, because now shit's warbound. I don't know. But I think it's an intentional thing. Like, I don't think they want people to zoom through this content too quick.
I also think PLDs don't want people to feel like pressured to have to do, if they miss the week that Darkmoon Faire's around, and they're infinitely gimped for the rest of the time. Like, they don't feel like permanently behind. They missed the 1 week of Darkmoon Faire. You know what I mean? Like, because I know I felt like that last expansion. Like, if I missed one time of Darkmoon Faire month, like, if I didn't make it to log in that week, if I was out of state or whatever, but who cares? I mean, it's up to me to be here around for that. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not around when Darkmoon Faire's around, that's my problem. You know, you can't just cater to me. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah. I will point out something I was a little surprised by. Darkmoon Faire last time was like the first week of the expansion, or days or something like that.
See, I'm trying.
The experience buff did work between 80 and 90.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to remember. That I was like, there was some point at War Within where I started getting it, but I don't know if it's after I capped and I just started getting rep towards Paragon boxes with buffs. But I can't remember. But I feel like I did get rep because we talked about it. We were always like, go to the Darkmoon Faire and get extra rep. Go to the Darkmoon Faire and get extra rep. Like, we were marking them.
Factions,
so this is new?
Maybe the major patches are when it starts getting stuff from like the previous major patch, like in 12.1
current stuff.
When we gotta like get faction with Erator's butthole or something like that.
Then you go to Erator's butthole and you bring things.
And around the corner,
listen, you bring your rubber hut, you bring an egg, you bring a bottle of Dr. Pepper, you bring a Thanksgiving turkey. You're like, what? I'm just saying, listen, he had a lot of spare.
I don't think all that can fit in Erator's butthole.
Are you sure?
I mean,
he's got a
butt of holding. Come on now, what are we talking about here?
I mean,
is
Daddy.
His butt the TARDIS?
His butt is dementious or like New Alice.
No, it's like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. It's bigger on the inside.
No.
Is Eretor's butthole bigger on the inside?
Probably.
His void heart.
Just like his dad, it's just Daddy's heart. Daddy's heart is bigger on the inside. It's Eretor's butthole.
This is why we have one of the smaller audiences, by the way, because less people want to hear this.
You keep telling yourself that, and I think you're wrong.
So, wait, say that again?
You keep saying that to yourself. You keep talking down about yourself, and I don't like it.
No, that's not talking down. That's looking at numbers. Like we
Oh,
have
I'm
the
sure,
smaller
like,
audiences.
you know,
and that's fine with me. Because, you know, I'm always going to be who I is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously, numerically, like, you have a wider net, obviously, right? But
I ain't changing. Anyway, so there's the Darkmoon stuff. Now, 12.0.5, we have a release date for. It is going to be releasing April 21st. Some of the things to expect in it are void assaults. Basically, there will be void strikes all throughout either Eversong or Zul'Aman. And once those hit a certain point, there is a scenario that's going to pop up. And that is, as it says in the Blue Post, going to take the might of many of Azeroth's champions to defeat them. Whatever the hell that means. I'm not huge on all these world events. Other people that like them, cool. I don't. There are ritual sites. Ritual sites are, it sounds like another maybe world event, but it's not, because it's a scenario. I'll just read what it says in the Blue Post. Put a stop to rituals meant to empower the ambitions of power-hungry Naga and Twilight's Blade cultists in small 1 to 5 player instances, right? As you take on greater challenges, you'll be able to receive greater rewards. In ritual sites, you'll choose some of the challenges you'll face as you climb through the tiers. Players will also unlock Great Vault rewards for the world content row alongside Delves and Prey. And there's a couple more things, but I'm not going to read it.
Like, we're fighting Naga again?
That's kind of what I thought. Like, where the hell are the Naga coming from?
Mommy Azara's coming back? That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's right. She stopped being dead. She got better. She was dead, but then she got better. Right?
She never died.
She showed up in Nyalotha. We killed her in Eternal Palace. We killed her.
She doesn't die, though. That's how the Zoth gets released. That was the whole thing. Like, we beat her. We defeat her, but we don't actually kill her. There's no body. There's a whole cutscene and everything about it. She swims away and like ends up like gets pulled in by the Zoth.
I thought she was dead, and then just
after Eternal Palace.
Yeah,
and then we never see her again.
Now I'm all confused. Anyway, other things to expect from 12.05. It's the Void Forge. I'm not going to go through what that is because we'll get sidetracked talking about it, whether or not it's whatever. There are decor duels. That's just basically Warcraft's prop hunt. I'm looking forward to that. If you don't know what that is, you turn into an item and you try to look like you're always part of the map, and then people have to figure out if you're a prop or not. And then there's this other thing, Abyss Anglers, where you're jumping into the water in Zul'Aman off the coast, and there's like fish, and you gotta like do a repeatable event, and you spear them, and then you get points.
It's like it sounds like Abundance. It sounds exactly like Abundance, but like in the water, like another farming activity to me, like something.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Abundance
is
a little boring unless you get the big ones. Even Abundance is lame. Like if you do the baby Abundance, you have to do like 8 to get to the big one, the baby ones. Not to sidetrack us too far, but you get like 2 Voidlight Marl. They're totally lame. Only the big ones are worth it. So we'll see what they do with this. Sorry.
I'm not doing this at all.
Size
to
doesn't matter.
This day, I still have flashbacks to Vesh'ir from fucking Cataclysm. I do not do well with underwater shit.
Oh, I love it there.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Anyway, that was the end of the news, and we are at time. So what are our final thoughts today, you guys?
Come back, Mama
John.
Azara.
Didn't hear a single fucking word you just whispered.
Come back, Mommy Azara. We want you back.
As long as it's without doofy-looking transmogs that Eternal Palace gave, because those were awful. Gershom, what's your final thought?
My final thought is that I didn't realize how bad it felt to not be able to mog. I didn't realize how much of the game, how much of my end game as a casual that was. So, like, not that Ian's listening or anyone's listening, but I would just beg Liz to please fix this. I'm praying for reset. I want to see if reset works. And if reset doesn't work, I do intend to submit a ticket through support, like, in my battle, not in game, but like through my account with my email, like where they follow up on it. Because I've spent a lot of gold and I've spent a lot of time. So please, Blizz, fix transmog. I'm not the only one. It's all over Reddit. It's all over the forums. I've seen it. I've proven it to myself. It's not working. So please, I love you. Please make it so I'm also pretty while I play your awesome game.
You know what? My final thought is going to follow similarly within the transmog sphere. Let me run around with a staff stuck on my back, even if the best weapons I can get are a dagger and an offhand. All right? Oh, fucking right?
Hashtag
right.
give warlocks choices. All right, let's get out of here.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
When will it be the warlock's turn? Anyway, go ahead and follow us in the social media places. You can find the various proper spellings of all these in the episode description. I am Wooly08 at Wooly08 on Twitter and Instagram, and at Wooly_08 on TikTok. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom on Twitter and at Hunter Gershom with 2 R's on Instagram. Johnnie Tips is Johnnie.tips on Discord and at Johnnie.tips on Instagram. One of our 2 super duper part-timers, Boomy Nation, is at Boomy Nation on Twitter, YouTube, basically any social media presence he has. And of course, CRAIIIG, our other super duper part-time 5th co-host and show mascot, is at CRAIIG_addict on Twitter. And the show itself, of course, at ThrallsBallsPod on Twitter and Instagram, and search ThrallsBallsPod on YouTube. Email us with any feedback or questions, ThrallsBallsPodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us feedback on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to ThrallsBalls.com to find our Linktree. All of our show's relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. Until next week, though, bye. We love you. Be good.
Love you, swingers. Be good.
Goodbye.
I knew you were waiting. I love that we have camera now.
It started playing the thing again. Oh no.
There's our stinger.
Goodbye again.
Bye.
Yeah, I saw you getting ready, like getting all excited in your camera.
Me too. I know, it's a giveaway now.